Well, I've always said a loss is a loss, a win is a win, and it doesn't matter if you lose by 1 or 100. And I certainly lost in the latter category last night. How bad was my play last night on SMU, a top-rated 15-dime release? For as smart as I was, for as brilliant as I was on Tuesday night with that top-rated 15-dime release on Florida Atlantic against Akron, that's how dumb I was last night with that play on SMU against Louisiana Tech. Oh my God, that may have been my single dumbest football play of the entire college football season. There was SMU's quarterback Ben Hicks, who I wrote so brilliantly about in my analysis, saying how this is a guy, even though he had thrown like 468 passes this season, had great offensive line play, 32 touchdowns versus I think only 9 interceptions, 2 picks in the first 2 offensive series, one of them going back the distance the other way. Suddenly it was Louisiana Tech 14-0. The only good thing about that game, it was like a mercy killing. I mean, once SMU was down 14-0 midway through the first quarter, didn't have to watch the game anymore because it was game, set, match. I mean, my money is already going. It was gone to that great bookmaker's heaven up in the sky. It was over with. I mean, gone. So we have another college bowl game tonight. It's Temple and Florida International. If you think I have any advice to give you on this video report about that ugly game, you are sorely mistaken. I'll talk basketball for you tonight on a game. I've got a free pick coming your way on the Spurs and the Jazz. I feel real good about that play. I feel real good about my college basketball best bet tonight because I'm going for number 4 in a row, and matter of fact, number 3 in a row in terms of top-rated 15-dime releases. But Temple, Florida International, I don't have a clue. I don't care about the game. I'm not watching the game. My advice, listen, Tommy Brunson has a big play on it. I made it the featured discounted play today. It's his 100-dime max wager winner, number 7 out of 9, Florida International and Temple. He's made $10 bettors, a little over $9,500 over the past 45 days. Take his advice. I don't know what the hell's going on with this game. By the way, it's over half price off by using coupon code 100DIMER, 100DIMER. One other thing. I've never understood why a lot of people shy away from playing totals, because it's not like you go to the cashier's window and after winning a total, they tell you, oh, I'm sorry, we only pay 20 cents on the dollar for a winning totals ticket as opposed to a winning side ticket. I mean, it pays the same. Jack Brayman is on one hell of a roll with his totals. So he improved to a perfect 6-0 this season. Actually 6-0 lifetime since he joined the site last January with NFL 40-dime total releases after cashing in on Monday night with the Falcons and the Buccaneers game staying under the total. And that matched his total winner on Sunday when he had the, who was it on Sunday? It was the Browns and the Ravens under, which also matched his 40-dime winner 2 Mondays ago with the Patriots and the Dolphins under. So he had Akron and Florida Atlantic under on Tuesday. That was his bowl total of the year. Came out with his bowl total of the year part 2 last night, SMU and Louisiana Tech under. And tonight is bowl total of the year part number 3, Florida International and Temple, the over under. These are all 40-dime releases. He's won 8 in a row and 21 out of 28. And just like the past 2 nights, you can get it for $9.99 by using the coupon code TOTAL. Again, it pays the same as the sides, so you might want to check it out. Okay, let's talk about college basketball, or about the NBA tonight. Very interesting game, I find. And I purposely waited to do the video report later in the day because I wanted to see if I could find out anything in terms of injuries and because you had West Coast teams here, San Antonio and Utah playing, I had to wait for the afternoon shoot-around because it wasn't going to be a morning shoot-around because you had 2 teams on travel days. So here's the situation. Overnight, early morning, you had San Antonio 2.5-point favorite, and that line moved up to 3.5, but here we are, 5:30 Eastern time, and this line is back down to 2.5. And that's fine with me because I like San Antonio for a number of reasons. Now, one of the metrics that I always look at in terms of handicapping is going against a team that's playing on a second consecutive night, especially when that team is on the road, like the Spurs. But there are mitigating circumstances here, and this is why. So you have a Spurs team that last night won in Portland 93-91, despite the fact they committed 22 turnovers, but they got two great efforts. LaMarcus Aldridge, who was quietly having a very good season, finally heating Pops of Ice to be more assertive offensively. Last night, 22 points. And Pau Gasol had 20 points, 17 rebounds, and 5 assists last night. Well, the Spurs have now won 3 in a row. Now, the mitigating circumstance is this. The Jazz also played last night, and they got hammered at Oklahoma City, losing 107-79. They were down 25-9 after the first quarter in that game. It was a blowout of major proportions. Now, that capped a 6-game road trip in which they went 1-5. They are 1-7 in their last 8 games. Tonight is going to be their 6th game in a 9-day stretch, a stretch in which they have played the Bulls, a team which has won. I gave you them last night, right? A complimentary playing the Bulls, a team that's won 7 straight games, in which they have played the Celtics, in which they have played the Rockets, the Cavaliers, the Thunder, and now the Spurs. You're talking about a murderous schedule here. The fact that they're coming back home, it's not like they're going to wake up and not be like less fatigued because, oh, we flew back to Salt Lake City, we slept on our own beds. Hey, we're going to wake up tonight, we're going to be refreshed. It's still the 6th game in a 9-day stretch, and they played the Bulls, the Celtics, the Cavs, the Rockets, the Thunder, and now the Spurs. Last night they played without Donovan Mitchell, the rookie out of Louisville, who has really been their saving grace this year because of all their injuries. He missed last night's game because of a bruised toe. I don't know if he's going to play tonight. For the Spurs, I am not 100% sure, but I would think and I anticipate that they're going to get 2 key contributors back tonight because Leonard and Parker have not been playing on back-to-back nights. Leonard, who has been playing about 17 minutes or so, when he has since coming back from that injury that kept him out the first couple months of the season, there have been some speculation. There's been some speculation that he might be given a little longer leash playing tonight. Parker's been playing anywhere from about 18 minutes to 24 minutes. Well, imagine the Spurs now playing the second of back-to-back nights, and Pops can look at the bench and go, oh, yeah, I got 2 perennial all-stars. I'm going to have a little fresher legs tonight. The Jazz, they've been playing shorthanded almost the entire season. They may or may not have their most dynamic player tonight, and will he be that healthy if he couldn't play last night? And I'm talking of Mitchell. I just like the Spurs in this particular situation minus the 2.5 points, and that's going to be your complimentary play. So that'll do it, guys. San Antonio is your free pick. I wish you well, and we'll do it again tomorrow.